What's up, guys? It's Asher here, and I'm gonna show you my new single "Burnt Heart" on the DAW. And I'm gonna show you how I mix this track, what I did, and yeah. First off, I want to say there's not a lot on this mix. I could have done a lot more. I was a little bit rushed with this mix, and as an artist and mixing yourself, it can get some of the songs are, this one could have been a lot better, but you know what? I'm gonna show you how I did it, and so yeah, let's dive into the first part. I got you in my car in the fast wind. I got you burning. So that is the first part. Here I have a Antares Auto Tune Artist, and the key is D minor. And I didn't do much with this, retune speed just 20, humanize 26. This is where I like it for my voice. Sometimes I change it, sometimes I add a little bit to the flex tune, but in this particular song I didn't. And let's go to the next thing. We have a Pro Q3, pretty simple EQ. This is what I thought all it really needed. When I mix, I try to like whatever the first thing I hear, I do. That's just how we're gonna do it with this song. So the Pro Q3, I just cut it to 85 hertz. Pretty simple EQ, and then I cut around 300 hertz at 1.3 dB, and that's just to get that low those low frequencies out of the voice. And then I did boost a little bit at 6,000 hertz, and then I got my high pass filter at the end. And then here we have the CLA compressor. I did just this one compressor. Sometimes I do two. I actually got a bunch of new compressors, but I submitted this song before I could go back and add all the new plugins that I got. So kind of sucks that I can't use any of the UAD plugins I got, but this is what I use. Pretty simple. Gain 60, peak reduction 60. I keep it there just because I want it in your face. I want it loud and just in your face. And then for saturation, I use the South Tube. I just put it at neutral. Here I didn't really do anything with it. I still just have it run through there, just because I like it running through the saturation. And then here is the de-esser. Pretty basic de-esser. Nothing crazy, just something normal. So yeah, that's the de-esser. And then I have on my sends a delay and reverb. So for the verb, I used basic Avid reverb 1. Pretty simple, nothing crazy, just like a really bright plate. And then for the delay, I used the Replica XT. I recommend this delay. I love it. I used it on, I think, every song that I do. And yeah, I just have classic ping pong mixed to 5% to 95%, and then feedback at 14%, and then at a 16th. And then you could do or 8th, 4th, but I did 16. Because that's where I usually put it. Sometimes I do an 8th. I don't know. It just depends. And I did just a straight, not dotted or triplets or anything like that. Alright, let's dive into what I did over here. So over here, there is a distortion. So with this track, I recorded this track in Pro Tools, and then I imported all the multi-tracks into Pro Tools. So this all came from Ableton, was recorded on Ableton, and then I mixed it in Pro Tools, and I left the distortion on that I had in Ableton on the track, and then I put all the auto-tune Q3 compressor. Then I put a doubler on here. I put the doubler 4 from Waves. I love this plugin just to add it this little like harmony sound, kind of like a chorus, just like I don't know, I just like that effect. And then on below, I have it panned actually a little bit to the right, as, let's see, or no, I actually don't have it panned to the right a little bit. Actually, well, I did. The song does. I don't know why that isn't panned to the right. So let's move it back. And yeah, so I have the doubler 4, same, and then I put a tape echo on here. So it basically is going from the center, and then it goes to the right to give it that, just like that character. So it gives it like this, I don't know, this cool like sway, like it's just this cool delay effect. And I'll show it. If I jump off the bridge, will you stop me? If I jump off the bridge. So yeah, that is the effect, and I did that right here. And yeah, that honestly is pretty much the mix. Nothing crazy. I could have done a lot more with this. I kind of am not as proud of this mix as my other mixes, but you know, I got the song out there, and as engineering your own stuff, sometimes you can get caught up in, you know, it's hard to do both jobs sometimes. And with this one, I feel like I was being more of an artist than an engineer, and I really should have been more of an engineer on this song. I just was thinking like an artist, and I, you know, wasn't really pulling my engineering into this song specifically. Also, one thing I would do to fix it, I wish I just, you know, I just wish I didn't rush it, and I wish I had all my UAD plugins, and you know, UAD plugins are the way to go. So yeah, that is the mix on Burt Hart. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna do more videos like this of songs, of my songs, and some songs that aren't my songs. So yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah.